Hello everyone, it's Kevster012 here, and what I just saw today when I woke up was freaking amazing. And it was the announcement of the codename anounced, also now known as the Nintendo Switch. And when I saw this, I was amazed. It has me hyped a lot more than I initially thought it was going to be. At first, I had my mixed opinions from what I seen of pictures and what other people said, but now, yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty damn awesome. But we'll wait until let's see what comes out. Now, before I continue the video, I will be putting the link down to the trailer for the Nintendo Switch, so people can take a look at if you haven't already. If you're here, you might have already watched the trailer, but yeah, you can check it out down below. I'm not going to be showing footage in this video because I don't want Nintendo trying to shut me down. So, anyways, I want to just get into it. And I'm actually going to do something really quickly. Just that. With the Nintendo Switch, I want to kind of look at at their past console, the Wii U. Okay, many of us have seen a Wii U. Okay, right? But what's cool about this now, I know it sounds stupid, this is going to be a hard comparison, but basically, you're going to have a tablet here, and you're going to be able to take the sides off of it, and plug them into a whole nother peripheral to play your games, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be a little bit better than having to play with this, but you'll have, what they're going to have is pretty cool, that you can take the sides off of the tablet, you can plunk it down into your base that you have, which is basically the console. It looks pretty beefy. The base from what I saw looks like it's gonna it might have some added hardware in it to make it play or make it look a lot better while you're at home. But then you can take the sides off the little controller that you're holding in your hand, plop them down on the tablet part, pull it out of the dock, and then you basically have something like this. It's not going to be big like the Wii U pad. This is obviously not the size that they were going for. It's going to be slimmed down and fit better. I just want to take that as an example. But it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. And another thing, other than just the little centerpiece that you plug your controllers in while you're at home, it looks like you'll also be able to get something like the Wii Pro controller. So that'd be cool to actually be able to use a real controller, and it looks good. It looks like sort of like an Xbox One or Xbox 360 controller. Few tweaks here and there, of course they're gonna have their D-pad on it, which I always like Nintendo's D-pads. That's gonna be cool. But the fact that this looks better than I had originally thought it was gonna be, and I was amazed. It looks good. They started off by showing Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I'm really looking forward to Breath of the Wild. I might end up getting it for my Wii U first, because I don't know how soon I'm going to want to run out and get a new console, but it looks like it's going to be good. And anyways, and the video was pretty awesome. When I see him, he put the controllers on the side and pulled it out, and then it goes to get on a plane. And this is what blew me away, which I hope Nintendo keeps with this, is he showed Skyrim, Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim HD, the remastered version that's supposed to be coming out, on Nintendo Switch. Now, I've seen people, like, I watched other videos and stuff, and I've seen people saying, well, it's a 5-year-old game, it's not that hard to play. Nah. Yeah, but it's also updated and stuff. And just the fact there, if they have Skyrim on there, the remastered version, whatever game it's gonna have, they have good third-party support along with their amazing first-party titles. I can see it being a pretty amazing console. I already want to buy one myself just from seeing this trailer, because it was a really well done trailer. Like I'm saying, you have to check it out if you haven't. It just looks awesome. But anyways, he showed, like, the plane and stuff, and you show him going around with his friends and stuff, and they showed a woman going around with her friends, blah, 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 blah. Kind of giving you an idea, showing that you'll be able to get show. They were showing guys at an esports conference or whatever, you know, showing them playing Splatoon in the esports, which Splatoon I never played it yet, but it looks like a good game. I'd like to get it eventually. And I could see it being a decent esports title. And the fact that the box, like the console itself, looks like it's, you know, gonna be pretty small itself. It might, I don't know if it's gonna have, you know, graphical hardware and stuff in the base, and then it'll also connect with your controller to get even more graphics fidelity, which I really hope when you plunk it into your console that it's going to use the actual graphical power, you know. But either way, you know, it looks good. Like that there, like if you take it, if they have esports, to just be able to have a bunch of these little consoles, it's gotta be a lot better than trying to do esports with a big ass like PS4 or even Xbox One, original Xbox One. The One S isn't that big, but you know, it's pretty massive. But stuff like that looks like it should be pretty cool. And like they should just show the guys sitting around playing. They were playing basketball, and then they all sit down and play NBA on the Switch, sitting around playing that. I don't know why you would do that, but seeing that looks like it'll be another third-party title. Let's hope to get lots of third-party titles. And they also showed in the video, though, a new Mario game. Looks like it'll be awesome. I'm just all over the place right now, so if this video is just really weird, you have to watch the trailer if you haven't already. I just want to share my thoughts and opinions on why I personally think it's going to be awesome. I really hope it does. As long as it has, I'm not really worried about the third party support, okay? I'm not really worried about the third party support because I have a PlayStation 4. So a lot of my games I'll probably, you know, I end up playing my PlayStation 4. But it depends. If there's good third-party games that I could see me wanting to take in my car, then I would do it. And that's another thing I want to mention. When I saw, like, they have a thing that you can hook up in your car, you know, like, just basically a holder. You stick it up somewhere, and you can slide in the Switch, and the little controllers that come off the side of the tablet, you can use them to play multiplayer, which, granted, I don't know if I want to do a whole lot, but you know, if you're just in your car, or you have some friends coming over and you don't really want to worry about getting big controllers, using those, they look tiny and it might be awkward, but for, you know, if you're not using them, you're playing it a ton like that, I don't see it being a big deal. So that's another thing that's cool. And I like the fact it has a kickstand on the back of it, that you're going to be able to sit it down and sit back with your controller like you're on the plane or wherever you are, you could set it up. Let's say I can't take my whole console with me, right? And I have to go to a hotel. I can sit down on the kickstand and hold my little controller and look. Like, the side controllers is kind of interesting. The fact that they can be used wirelessly, like, it's cool. They also, that looks like they got a headphone jack, which should be cool. I don't know what other accessories they got planned for it, but I'm hoping they have some good ones to use with it. There's innovation and then there's gimmicks. And personally, to me, it's more innovative than it is a gimmick, because as long as it's a good home console, and also if it's a really good functioning home console, it'll be great because it'll also be able to bring it on the go. I could see maybe the graphics might scale down or whatever when you're on the go, but honestly, in that little screen, you're not gonna notice as much. So, hopefully it's as good as it looks. I don't really know what else to add, other than what I said. If there's more you want to see, if there's anything I missed, it'll be in the trailer. Check out the trailer down below. I'll have it linked. It looks awesome. I am actually excited. Like the Wii U, I wasn't even excited about the Wii U when it was coming out. You know why? I've only seen one or two commercials. Like, is that just a game? Like, seriously, I was like, is this just a gamepad for the Wii? When I first seen commercial for it, and it was like confused, and I was like, well, actually, I did my research. It's like, it's okay, it's a new console, but I know a ton of people that thought it was just an add-on for the Wii, so that's probably one reason why it didn't do that well. But when I seen the Switch, boom, my head exploded. Okay, not quite literally, but very much. I rolled over this morning when I woke up. Well, it was more like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, but whatever. I rolled over, turned my phone like I normally do, tried to take a quick glance at Facebook, and that was like Nintendo Switch. Played that video. I went and rushed and showed it to my girlfriend. She thought it was awesome too. If I'm this hyped, and I'm like a hardcore gamer, I can see a lot of people being hyped for this. It looks like it's gonna be good in that aspect. The marketing that they already have, they barely have any information on it. They have one trailer, and that one trailer showed me everything I need to know to say, hey, I want to keep an eye out because I feel like I'm gonna buy this. She was amazed by it too, and I shared that video, their trailer on Facebook, and I already have friends commenting like, that looks like it's gonna be awesome. So I hope to be able to pick one up in the future. I'm gonna want to do streaming on that as well, so that'd be cool as long as it streams well and everything. It's gonna be awesome. And then I'm kind of almost debating that if Skyrim does come out on it, to buy it on there. I could end up getting 2 copies for all I know. Like, I do have it on the PS3, but the fact to be able to take really good AAA games with you on the go on a little screen, The Vita had AAA-esque games, but there were still games made for the Vita. But when you can play games that you play on your home console and just take your controller and slap it onto a little thing that's docked in your console and pull it out and just go with it. Like, as simple as they may have seemed, like, I'm not gonna have to pause my games. When my girlfriend says, hey, you wanna go, we need to go in the car, I can just slap those controllers on it and take it with me and keep playing it while we're driving around town in the car. If she needs me to come into the room, I don't know if it come into the room. Well, granted, it's not gonna be smart though. It's not gonna be really worth my time to rip off the things and go into her room, and then slap them on there and bring it into the room if it's only for 2 seconds. But basically, if I wanted to do that, I could just pull it out and be like, that's another thing that's gonna be cool. I can share my gameplay with my girlfriend. Well, I'm in my gaming room and she's in her room. Just pull them on there and be like, hey, check this out. This looks cool. To be able to share that experience with your friends. But anyways, I've been going on way too long with this. If you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you think the Switch is gonna be a piece of crap, thumbs down. Leave comments down below, on what your opinions, what you feel about this. Make sure to check out the link down below for the trailer. If you have not watched the trailer yet, you have to watch it. I will also post a link to my Twitter and my Twitch. I do Twitch streaming pretty regularly, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, that's I guess everything I have to say. This has been Coaster02. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.